think we're interested in redefining what multi-age learning means and reframing it as a positive thing to happen for kids and for teachers.
It takes the pressure off of looking at kids according to their grade or age and puts the emphasis on what they need.
I don't think you need to have a particular structure or a particular type of school to do multi-grade or multi-age learning. This isn't just a tool or a strategy, that this is a shift.
I really like the idea of redefining what multi-grade or multi-age teaching is, because I think historically it has a stigma that hasn't served us well. And I think there's real opportunities and benefits to multi-grade, multi-age configurations.
One of the very cool things that we did for our Spark electives, where the students knew that they were working on a performance, but they had the opportunity to choose if they wanted to focus on the acting piece, the dancing piece, costume making. It was very student-led, and one of the best compliments that we received at the end of the performance from parents and other community members was, it looks like the kids did that, they were in charge.
I think the biggest benefit for the students is that it allows them to have a personalized learning experience. They can shine where they shine, they can get support where they need support without worrying so much about fitting into the expectations of their particular grade or age level.
That time for ongoing relationships and really rich and deep relationships to develop among students, between students and teachers, and for myself as a teacher, that strengthened relationship with families as well.
We can support their emotional needs. They have things that go wrong in their families, and we know them for a long time. Those long-term relationships are really important for strong learning.
When my students return in September, I already know who they are. And the summative assessments that I did in June are actually formative assessments. And so our learning gets started the first day of school.
Some teachers are intimidated by the idea of a multi-grade or a multi-age classroom, because I don't think they realize that it's actually freeing. If you have 3 or 4 grades in a classroom, you can't cover everything. And so you let go of the things that aren't that important, and you focus on what's really important, and that's freeing.
It allows you to more be yourself and know your students, know their families, know their needs, and just kind of flow with that.
I remember I had a multi-grade class my first year of teaching, and I did what you guys were talking about for the first bit, right? Like, you try and teach each grade, you get the one working and then get that one working. But once you can kind of let that go and sort of figure out that, okay, I don't have to have everyone doing everything within a specific grade. I can get people working together, and we can do these things as a class and as a community.
You become an expert at dovetailing, learning from those different expectations for the children in your class, so that you can teach them as one community of learners.
I think the new curriculum really helps to aid that with the big ideas. There's lots of points of entry.
So what would you say to someone who is either considering introducing a multi-age environment into their school or is moving into a multi-age teaching role?
The first thing they should do is get to know the students, get to know where they're at, whether it's reading, writing, math, or whatever, and then the curriculum just falls along with it.
Like, just try it, just do it, and see how the kids react and see how the kids enjoy it. And I think that converts a lot of people's thinking right there.
Although multi-age learning can look many different ways and it offers lots of different structures, I think at the core of it, it's a philosophy.